Hi Scorpio, welcome to your Harsh Truth reading for September 15th through October 14th. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below. If this is about you and another person, this could resonate with theirs or your moon, rising, or Venus sign. Speaking of which, I'm going to do the general spread and then I'll do I'll do a little bit over here of your person, and then I'll get to the oracle cards and the dice. So you can pick and choose whichever part you want to watch. Okay. Scorpio's harsh truth. Scorpio's harsh truth. Alrighty. Scorpio's harsh truth. Okay. Alright, before I turn these over, everybody's kind of been in a holding pattern. Let's be honest, that's not a shocker, right? So just know that it's not just you. If that shows up here, that in some way, shape, or form, everybody's kind of having to wait. Okay, all right. 10 of Pentacles. 9 of Swords. Wheel of Fortune. 8 of Swords. So we got 8, 9, 10. All right. Page of Swords. 3 of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. That could be Virgo. All right, so this is not heavy duty. I mean, this could be worse. I don't mean that lightly, but this is not weighted per se. Meaning you don't have like major life or major behind the scenes action going on here, like major karmic shifts and paradigm changes and all of that. This seems to be more everyday stuff. So it's not that it's, could be worse or that big of a deal. It's just simply your things are pretty transparent. Like you're not clearing out a lot of stuff. There's not a lot of karmic shift going on here. You're just kind of, this is day-to-day stuff, or more mundane, less life-changing per se. You're in a holding pattern. Shocker there. You're waiting. All right. Okay. You're thinking about something. What is it? It's this 9. I got the wrong deck. What am I doing? It's this 9 of Swords here. It's this 9 of Swords. I think you're worried about something. For the Scorpios I'm reading for, the thing that you're waiting for or worried about is, I don't want to say not that big a deal, but it's I think you might be projecting more onto it than is there. I think that it's happening. It's just maybe not happening with the pace or the trajectory that you wanted, but it's happening. And this is no judgment, but it almost feels like you might be making a mountain out of a molehill. Just saying, like that all of a sudden you instantly go from here to here because, and you might need to throttle back a bit here. All right, so what's this 9 of Swords here for Scorpio? The Star card, also boobies. That could be Aquarius. All right. All right, hold on a minute. You're just in a holding pattern, that's all. That's all right. What's this 8 of Swords about here? The Swords, having to wait. Yay! Okay. Making the best out of a situation that you're having to wait for. What are you waiting for? What's this Wheel of Fortune for Scorpio? What's this Wheel of Fortune? All right. Might be a little hard to let go of here. What's this Page of Swords? Whoopsie. This Page of Swords. Scorpio. Oops. Ace of Swords. There's that impatience. Okay, what's this King of Pentacles here? What's King of Pentacles? King of Wands. Nice. I read that as Sagittarius. And the 3 of Pentacles. So you're having to wait for something. And it's honestly, and I'm not downplaying. I'm not going, oh, stop it, relax. I'm not saying that. But this is, you're just impatient here. You're wanting it to happen quicker. You're wanting more understanding than is being given, because I feel like you're I think you wanted a certain outcome and it's not taking that route. I think there's more patience involved than you would like, but things, it's there, it's within your grasp, you're progressing towards the desired ending, whatever it is. But there's all this kind of fear and anxiety surrounding it. Like you don't trust the process. I mean, this could be just, you're so used to things not being the way they should be, or being suspect of, suspicious of things. So you're immediately ready to just, and you don't need to. I think this is you wanting to understand more, wanting to feel like you're really clear on something. And instead you're just kind of having to deal with the uncertainty and make the best of it. Well, what is it that you're uncertain about? Is this a relationship? What are you? What's this Three of Pentacles here for Scorpio? King of Cups. So this could be, I read that as Pisces. So we got 3 kings here. Good gracious. All right. So this is, So is this about you having clarity once you do the work on yourself, which you're not afraid of? Honestly, for the Scorpios I'm reading for, this feels like you're having to wait and bide your time for a situation. You're not getting what you want yet. This is about you not being able to have what you want yet. So you're kind of having to be patient, and it's, I hate to say forcing you to, but a byproduct of that is you looking at yourself and what you want out of this, what you want while you're in this holding pattern. What do you want? What is of value to you? What do you want to partner with? Are you being valued? Are you being respected? And this is kind of you. It's funny. You're waiting for something, and then because of that, you're keeping yourself busy and you're trying to be happy in the moment. But there's a lot of reflection going on here. There's a lot of sort of introspection going on here, and I think you're just wanting a time frame for something. I don't know if this is something new, because there's a lot of impatience here for something new. You're not going to push. You're not going to be whatever, but you're kind of just kind of like. And everything's fine. You just would like a different outcome. So this is much less weighted than the last, the readings that have been going on. So has something cleared out, or has something come through, and now you're just kind of working out the fine-tuning details, and to keep yourself busy and occupied, you're kind of going the depths of something that maybe you need to not get so deep with, because it's actually happening, and you're like, well, wait a minute, because this is on its way to you, but you're not trusting it. Something is on its way to you. Something is happening. Something has been set in motion. You're impatient for it, and you're mistrustful of it. But to keep yourself busy, you're overanalyzing things. And that's not a slam. It's just that I think there's part of this, like, feeling like it's not really going to happen unless you worry about it, or not worry, but unless you're in charge of it, it's not going to happen the way you want. This is kind of not letting things happen, because of past hurts, because of having to be open and trust to whatever, and you got let down. You got like, oh, it didn't work out. Oh, it didn't. And so now you're like, I'm not leaving anything to chance. I really want kind of ownership and control over this, so that I can understand what's going to happen, or at least have a time frame. I don't mind watching and waiting, but I want to know. Well, that's not watching and waiting. That's not being open to the outcome. And that, I think, trusting the process is a real struggle for you, just because of past experiences that you still might have to sort through. And everybody does. It's not like, oh, you got to handle this first. Can't have it. No, you can have it. It's just, you're like everybody else, having to sort through some stuff before, because in the waiting, you're taking a look at what's going on with you. That's okay. So this is not as weighted as it typically is. You're waiting for something to arrive. It's on its way. It's happening, but that's not good enough. It kind of feels like, well, then now you're getting into the particulars and you're getting into the minutia, and it's like, no, you don't have to control everything. It's okay. This is happening. It just maybe in a different way, or not as, but it is happening. It's set in motion. It's coming to you. There's just, impatience, fear, or impatience that is really mistrust or not going to be happy until it's, you know, right in front of you and you got a hold on it. What else for Scorpio? And that's not a bad thing. It just is. There's Scorpio. What else for Scorpio? But when it does, Scorpio's person. There's truth. This is okay. So this is a person part. If you don't want to see this, you can fast forward. Scorpio's person. Knight of Wands. That could be Leo. The Fool. So that's why you're impatient, because you're waiting for them to be ready. So it's happening. It's just that they're right there with you. They're not ready yet, and you'll wait. You're just impatient. 9 of Wands reversed. So I think this is no more delays. This person wants. Wow, this is quite interesting. Just because this isn't typically what we see for you. So something's changed. I don't know what the heck happened, but okay, something's changed, and we've got 1, 2. Didn't we have 3 10s somewhere? No, I guess that was 8, 9, 10. Oh, it was 8, 9, 10. Okay, because we got 2 10s here. So something's changed, and we got change here, because this is typically before it was like you were frustrated and having to let go of something and understand something. This is different. Even the energy feels different here. It feels like something is happening, and yet it's on its way to you. You're just having to wait. But they're not asking you to wait indefinitely. And honestly, Scorpio, this doesn't feel like a narcissistic situation where you're being toyed with. This doesn't feel like that. This doesn't feel painful. This just feels like, someone maybe has to wrap up a move, or someone, because they're on their way to you. And they want it too. There's interest there too. There's intent. There's being assertive about what they want. But they might have to, it's a matter of getting to you. And it's nothing huge. It's just everyday stuff that they're having to deal with and wrap up, and will be made in short order. So perhaps this is kind of just nervous excitement over something starting very soon. Because you've got someone that doesn't want the drama in their life anymore, that doesn't want to have to be involved in something or be where they're at. Maybe they're in like a hostile work environment, or they're just kind of, you have been an inspiration for them to not be so angry, or you two have connected on an emotional level where someone feels like they can literally let down their guard with you. So it's refreshing for them. So there's intent there. There's just a delay. That's all it is. And you're just like, that's not good enough. I want to know everything. It's all right. All right. What's this Fool card about? This Fool card. I like it. So we got the 3 of Pentacles showing up for the both of you here. And this is whatever you're trying to do in the name of self-efficacy and showing self-love and understanding yourself, they're on board with. They're of like mind. This is someone that, it could be that the reason why there's a delay is because they're starting a new job and work is getting in the way of you two. Could be that. But it also, but it could speak to also, you've met somebody that matches your value system, that matches the way you approach things, that matches your sort of internal workings of problem solving, of taking a practical approach to things, being willing to work things out. That sort of thing. That's a nice match. This is not so harsh. Well, this is not so harsh. What's this 9 of Wands reversed here for Scorpio? This 9 of Wands reversed. There it is. Letting down the guard, leaving that drama behind. So this could be someone having to move. This could be a physical move to be able to get to you. This could be a job change. They're leaving something behind. They're on their way. And you're not going to have to wait. Like, you're not talking and say, well, let me just figure things out. No, this is like in a matter of days or weeks. This is not relationship stuff. This is someone dealing with wrapping up clerical or physical stuff. They're not emotionally attached to it. They got to just wrap stuff up. That's all it is. Nobody's interfering. They don't have another agenda. They're not like telling you one thing and then secretly this is just someone that you met, like say in this locale and you're over here. And so, well, I'll be there in 3 weeks, you know? So yeah, no more drama. You got someone that wants that fresh start, that is pretty practical about what they want. They're approaching things the way you are. And as soon as it gets here, there you go. I think you're excited and impatient. And I'm so glad, because I you know, it's been quite the ride, hasn't it? Okay. Honestly, I was bracing myself because I was like, oh, but this is actually quite refreshing. Fingers crossed. All right. What else for Scorpio? Whoopsie. Ace of Swords. Wanting the final confirmation, wanting clarification, wanting to understand. And this could also be trying to manage your feelings, your emotions, your anxieties, trying to get a handle on it so you mitigate this, so that this kind of sits on that. It's like, yeah, I'm worried and I'm anxious and I'm like, ooh, because it's coming, but it's not here yet. So this is probably just trying to keep a handle on it, trying to be, you know, calm and logical. Nothing wrong with that. Now it's for Scorpio. But you know what this means, though? This means the next 5 readings have to be like, oh, man. The next 5 readings have to be like Eeyore Tarot. Because this is actually quite refreshing. For Scorpio. Battle of the Blues. You're battling. Really. I mean, you're battling. But this is part of the process. And I think, honestly, because you're having to wait, it is causing some, like, having to let go of some past hurts and to be open to what's coming, to accept that it can be a good thing. This is a game changer. This is the luck turning. This is something worth waiting for. And there's another one I said that about in another reading, but this has potential, and I think you see that, and I think you know that. I think it's just might be a default because of what's befallen you before, like what you kind of gone through. So you're kind of like immediately suspect, and it's a process for you to be open, and that's okay. That's just part of the package. It's part of letting go. This is something that you feel really good about when it. I think you feel really good about allowing for this. You don't like having to wait, but you know it's imminent. You have a date. You two are communicating. You're putting it on hold. You're kind of trying to hold onto your feelings, or not run away with it. But you are excited and anxious. But I think that this is just part of the process. I mean, you can see that sword there. This is just part of the process. Letting it go. Being able to finally get this off the ground once the person gets there. All right. I got that one. What didn't I do? Oh. That was for Scorpio. I wish that glare wasn't. Well, maybe make that glare. Maybe you don't want to stare at the, that. Yeah. Let that light shine on that. Okay, so that jumped. I'll be showing that. This fell out. The talisman. You are destined to succeed. And this is very Wheel of Fortune-ish too. Oh, hello. Can't see it. The whole wheel, the luck changing, things being set in motion, a cycle ending. This is very much, the visual is the same anyway. So your luck changing. This is a good luck omen, good luck sign. If nothing else, potential for success here with this situation. What else for Scorpio? What's for Scorpio? Huh? Yeah, isn't that the truth? Time is of the essence. Yeah, I don't have to tell you that, right? You're like, come on. So yeah, it's just a little bit longer. That's all. Just a little bit longer. All right. I did that one. Oh, it's this one. Okay. What else for Scorpio. All right. That's for Scorpio. Yeah, you've been waiting long enough. I just realized that you've been waiting long enough here. Is it going to happen? When's it? Yeah. You just don't like having to wait because it stirs up feelings of, are you being truthful with me? Are you going to do me wrong like I've been done wrong before? You know, that's for Scorpio. Oh, this makes me happy. Ah. Okay, so King of Wands on its side. I read that as Sagittarius. Yay, look at that. 3 of Swords reversed. Nice. Okay, so this is understanding the pain and the heartache and understanding why that came about before. Having a good enough dynamic or understanding of the dynamics and doing the work, wanting to look at it with clarity and self-love and not being too hard on yourself because it's about progress. It's not about blame and eradication. It's about, well, I'm human and now that I know, I can choose whether or not to behave in the same way. So this is with that understanding and compassion for yourself and getting some clarity about it and willing to do the work. We have letting go and forgiving and being open. That's why these 2 wheels showed up, because now you're open for something new to come in. And we've got, it's not starting yet. It's not starting yet. You're not able to get a hold of it yet and wrestle it to the ground and, you know, do, but it's there, it's coming. It's just delayed. That's all it is. You're having to put your wants and needs on hold right now. Not able to go after what you want just yet. Got to wait till it gets here. And that's okay. Hey. Okay. Cool. Well, that was, you know, that's not very harsh at all. It's actually quite refreshing. Refreshing truth. Okay. Well, you know, Scorpio, I hope to see you in the next reading. And yay for you. Much love to you. And this is exciting. So have fun. I mean, I know you're impatient, but okay. Okay, so I hope to see you in the next reading. You take care. Okay.